Hello, dear friends. I would like to express my solidarity with my Colombian brothers and sisters who have been affected by an earthquake. Opinion piece. Global upheaval. Storm and rebirth. Geopolitical unrest. Overlapping realities. A very intense period. Something is happening. A huge light is coming in. Positive cosmic infiltration. Everything is coming on strong. The Ascension portal has been activated. Let's start. The world is in great turmoil, and something is happening everywhere. This is unbearable. A sense of political and social unrest is evident in the news. Agitation is an emotional disturbance characterized by disordered and confusing hyperactivity. The more light enters, the more the world structure suffers, because the Earth keeps shaking, as seen in the 7.4 magnitude earthquake that caused a national disaster in Colombia. Several countries have offered to send rescuers and humanitarian aid. Sometimes it seems darkest before dawn, because all the darkness that was previously hidden comes to light, and earthly tensions are released uncontrollably. An enormous light enters, and an enormous reaction from the darkness occurs. And these two things will continue to happen until all darkness disappears at the moment of the event. Thus, the light will increase dramatically. The reaction from the darkness will increase, and its energy will decrease. Free will is connecting with the higher self to manifest the golden timeline. This year, 2026, is the year of greatest energetic intensity we have experienced. More portals have opened this year than last, with more astrological configurations. The last one was 2020. The year of the health crisis, when people awoke and humanity realized it was being manipulated by dark forces. Before 2020, many believed in the farce of what was happening here. They believed the media. The crisis was like a wake-up call, and that's why many no longer believe in the media or its narrative. This time, the astrological configuration is the most positive to date, making many advances possible. Activation. More than 200,000 people participated in the activation of the 1221 Ascension portal, which took place on July 25, 2026, and far exceeded the critical mass according to Cobra. The result was the complete elimination of one of the two main non-physical networks of reptilian origin on the etheric and astral planes of the planet's surface. During the activation, this network, which had existed for 26,000 years and generated wars, slavery, suffering, and pain, was defeated. All associated dark energy anomalies also disappeared. This network was a dark energy matrix that maintained the planet's negative situations. Now a new process called reality overlay has begun. Following the activation, the light forces have removed all negative directed energy and scalar weapon technologies from the ocean floor and shallow underground bases and facilities. They are currently removing directed energy and scalar weapons from satellites. Only the smallest mobile directed energy units remain intact. Positive matrix. With the disappearance of that negative matrix, a process called reality overlay began a positive matrix that is continuously anchoring itself in the astral and etheric planes. This light force technology incorporates codes for a new positive reality, which includes islands of light, medical beds, and technologies geared toward the golden age. According to Cobra, as a consequence of the activation, Three aspects of feminine energy returned. The first is the energy of the ocean goddess Moana, a high-frequency energy linked to the waters that cover 71% of the planet's surface. The second is the energy associated with the Sea of Cosmic Body, which is beginning to reach the surface and embrace the ocean waters. The third is the energy of the goddess Isis, who works on classified projects involving humanity that have been reactivated. 3 months. There are 3 months between the eclipse and 11/11, a time that will be auspicious for integrating the new energy. More astrological configurations will appear, many activations and openings will occur, and many energetic cleansings will take place. This will initiate a 3-month period of cleansing and purification. This 3-month period will end on November 11th of this year, when there will be a very important meditation, unlike anything ever done before. A positive time portal will open that day. It will be similar to some secret projects that carry out visions of the future. The future will send us a message that day, and it will accelerate the manifestation of our golden timeline. The Pacific Ocean will be used to open this portal because it is a mirror and it will resemble a receiving dish. The light from above anchors the key to the new heaven, and the light from below anchors the key to the new earth. When both lights meet on the surface, they generate the energy of the new paradise, corresponding to the breakthrough of understanding. This process began on May 24, 2026, when both lights merged for the first time in human history, and it is considered irreversible. Anchoring the key to the new paradise involves the incorporation of the 12th cosmic ray of absolute positivity, a process that began in the energetic and quantum field during the 1221 activation and will fully manifest after the event. The first door opened on August 21st, 2025, and the second on July 25th, 2026. More openings are anticipated, each with a quantum leap in the planetary ascension process. The most intense period is between 2026 and 32, coinciding with the exact sextile of Neptune and Pluto. After 2032, events could occur that would lead to the transformation associated with the galactic superwave, the solar flare, and the polar shift. Pacific activation. 2026 is identified as the year of the Pacific Ocean, the largest body of water and the largest planetary portal, which since May 24th has been receiving cosmic energy from the cosmic central sun and the galactic central sun. The activation of the Pacific will be completed on November 11th in the Cook Islands and will expand to the Atlantic the following year. This year, the archetype of the Lemurian paradise is activated, and next year, that of the Atlantean paradise with the integration of both energies. All bodies of water, plants, and some animals already transmit the energy of the breakthrough in understanding. Extraterrestrial underwater bases are being built beneath the seabed of the Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, and Antarctic oceans to assist in the process and stabilize the planet. Some will have surface missions focused on revelation and first contact. Infiltration. There is also a special network of underground tunnels connected to the surface infrastructure, with secret entrances planned for the event. The report describes a large-scale accelerating positive extraterrestrial infiltration with multiple races and backup ships positioned throughout the solar system and on the far side of the moon. In total, there will be 7 kingdoms. This information has been disseminated almost daily in Mr. Whitelash 347's Telegram posts. The plan has always been to eliminate war, stabilize the economy, restore public order, end human trafficking, remove the dark side's control over the financial system, and eradicate crime, so that the world can become a federated planet. This is what must happen before Earth can join the coalition of worlds and take its place alongside the other star nations. A world in turbulence. Something is happening everywhere, according to the debriefing 17. On August 7, 2026, Abelardo de la Espriella assumed the presidency of Colombia in Cali. His first speech focused on 2 points: a vigorous fight against organized crime and fiscal austerity. That same week, the president of Chile, José Antonio Cast, presented a tougher agenda against organized crime. All the new presidents are saying the same thing. Meanwhile, in Haiti, a country the world had practically written off as a failed state, the national police established a permanent base at the Baruch fuel port in Cité Soleil, where armed gangs controlled the fuel supply. On August 4th, police from 5 Amazonian countries, Brazil, Colombia, Peru, Ecuador, and Bolivia, carried out one of the largest coordinated operations against environment crime ever conducted in the world's largest rainforest. In the same week, the US unsealed 5 indictments against high-ranking leaders of the Jalisco New Generation cartel, offering $102 million in rewards and designating El Pelón as the top priority. The UK sanctioned 6 Russian banks, 6 oil tankers from the clandestine fleet, and an India-based ship management company that facilitated the evasion of Russian sanctions. The European Union designated 216 Belarusian entities in its largest round of sanctions since the invasion of Ukraine. Spain and France conducted a joint operation that dismantled a methamphetamine cell in Catalonia and destroyed a clandestine laboratory. Ukrainian President Zelensky ordered all Ukrainian ambassadors worldwide to prioritize the intensification of sanctions. India's Directorate of Enforcement was formally designed as the country's primary agency for cryptocurrency seizures. Saudi Arabia continued its monthly cycle of raids in which 160 people were arrested, while the king reorganized his cabinet. China opened an investigation into the former president of the Development Bank, investigated another securities regulator, and approved the purge of 10 ministerial-level officials. Russia's domestic seizure campaign reached 123 cases in the first half of 2026. The head of Israel's Mossad dismissed 2 senior officials over a botched operation. The Philippines is cooperating with the U.S. extradition request for a church founder accused of human trafficking and money laundering. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.